Welcome to Exhibits Today, where we bring the latest updates and happenings on the local exhibition industry. This is Anne Falcon. The most anticipated event in the defense and security industry is just around the corner. I'm referring to the 5th Asian Defense and Security Exhibition, or the ADAS, which will take place from this September 25 to 27 at the World Trade Center, Manila, Philippines. This is organized by the APAC EXPO, and this biennial event comes under the auspices of the Office of the President, Department of National Defense, National Security Council, and Bagong Pilipinas. This year marks the celebration of ADA's 10th anniversary in the Philippines and is poised to be the largest event in the series. With the theme Building on a Decade of Defense Capability, ADAS's trade exhibition will showcase the latest innovations and key upgrades in capability for the Navy, Air Force, and the Army. The ADAS Symposium, which is centered around the theme Asymmetric Warfare, will host prominent government officials, industry leaders, and academia on this three-day conference. As part of the commemoration of the Philippines National Cybersecurity Month this September, delegates can also look forward, sharing their past experiences on drone and anti-drone wars from neighboring countries. The event participation has increased by 35% since the 2022 edition, with over 250 participating companies and 15 country pavilions this year. Some 15,000 senior government officials, operational experts, industry leaders, and academia from all over the world will converge at the event to discuss the latest solutions, strategies, best practices, and challenges, and foster greater collaboration with the regional tri-service community. The exhibition will feature a lineup of key exhibitors including Larsen & Toubro, Masagan Dockyards, HD Hyundai Heavy Industries, the Philippine Coast Guard, to name a few. These international exhibitors will showcase their latest products and services, providing a unique opportunity for delegates to explore the latest advancement in defense and security technology. In this special edition of Exhibits Today, we have the pleasure of sitting down with the Managing Director of APAC EXPO and the organizer of ADAS 2024, Mr. Andrew Marriott, as he shares his minds and insights about ADAS 2024 with our program host and director, Brother Hernan Falcon.
Welcome to Exhibit Today. I'm Hernan Falcon. Today on the program, we will be diving into one of the most anticipated events in the defense and security world, the Asian Defense and Security Exhibition, or ADAS 2024. Whether you are in defense industry or simply curious about the futures and the global security, this event is something for everyone. And with me, joining me today is to give us what we can expect and why this event is more important than ever. Please welcome the Managing Director of APAC EXPO, the organizer of the Asian Defense and Security Exhibition, Mr. Andrew Marriott. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon to you, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, it's a very a wonderful event that will happen on the World Trade Center, right, Andrew?
That's correct. For the 25th to the 27th this month, are having the opening for the three-day Asian Defense and Security, which is celebrating its 10th year anniversary.
Congratulations, sir. I have some question here to our exhibitors and participant, more knowledge about the exhibit. So number one question, trade show often reflects where the industry heading. What trends or innovation can we expect to see on the floor, sir?
Okay, so you're absolutely correct. Trade shows do indeed reflect many characteristics of an industry, including the geopolitics of a country or regions indeed. And in this case, it can be reasonably said that it reflects also the well-documented tensions in the West Philippine Sea and actually beyond. Given the scale and number of the islands within the Philippines and its geographic position, it's imperative to continue rebuilding the defense capability of the Philippines with its ongoing modernization program, which is now entering Horizon 3.
Yes.
With a focus on the overall islands and littoral water capability to improve its national security. The ongoing defense programs focuses across the tri-services. So all visitors will see some of the industry's largest suppliers showcasing their latest tech and equipment to the land forces, the Air Force, and the maritime defense, and the navies, and indeed Coast Guard.
Thank you very much, sir. Wow, that's exciting, no? So what's so different about this year's show that attendees absolutely cannot miss?
Okay, so as part of our 10th anniversary celebrations for ADAS, we've greatly expanded the content of the show. By I mean through conferences and symposiums. So for the 2024 ADAS, we're actually consisting of 2 tracks for the conference. So the theme for symposium number 1 is the asymmetric warfare in the West Philippine Sea.
Yes.
And this 2-day has been created by a highly distinguished panel and leading industry experts who will focus on the tension and regional maritime threats, the trends, the challenges. So this symposium really peels back the layers of the threats and the actions, the causes and effects in this sea, which we are all aware globally is the most important sea for global freight to enjoy navigation and to, of course, protect many countries' communication channels.
Wow.
On theme for symposium 2 is strengthening the cyber defense capabilities amid emerging threats. So APAC EXPO, which is ourselves as organizer of ADAS, with our partners, the Strat-Based Institute, have organized a 2-day conference entitled Strengthening Cyber Defense Capabilities Amid Emerging Threats. And this event, this 2-day conference, will bring together the key stakeholders in the government, diplomatic community, academia, regional defense experts. Who have I left out? I think we got them all now. With a focus on the military cyber security.
Yeah.
Object being it's got to generate insights and the recommendations on building effective cyber defense strategies and explore the integration of cybersecurity and national security. And furthermore, it will doubtless also investigate the effects of future AI in cyber defense. So most of it will obviously be beyond me, but it will be wonderful convergence of leading experts who will obviously discuss the future trajectory, pathway, trends and challenges in this industry, which is ever evolving.
Wow, that's exciting. And we are all excited to see that. As you are celebrating your 10th-year anniversary, do you have any picture of the event or announcement that we can share with our audience?
Yeah, I mean, on a personal note, obviously, I'm delighted to mark this first milestone event. You know, many shows start, not all continue, and some go on to flourish. I'm very fortunate that ADAS has flourished over the last decade. It's actually matured in the 1 decade since its launch into one of the region's actual leading defense and security shows since its launch in 2014. And in many ways, you know, it has exceeded my expectations. I'm really proud to reflect on our relationship with the Philippines Department of National Defense and its armed forces, and the Philippine National Police and the Coast Guard, who have all entrusted us actually with every show to deliver a world-class event worthy of their official support. And I'd like to also thank, obviously, our key partners and stakeholders who've remained utterly loyal and supportive since the very beginning. Our 10th year anniversary event will stand as our largest event ever, which I think is very fitting. We've got an extended conference program I've already discussed. We've got a truly memorable gala reception, which is really to thank the Department of National Defense, VIP delegations, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, and our regional. So we collectively celebrate for the 10th year. And we want to do that, Philippine style. So we're greatly looking forward to an event of the gala dinner. So yeah, all looking forward to it. In by every tangible measurement, the show is going to be larger. It's going to be the biggest one ever. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, wow. Being an organizer, what do you personally enjoy in organizing this kind of trade show? What is your enjoyment, sir?
I consider myself extremely lucky. I sort of fell into defense shows about nearly 30 years ago. And the reason I say I was lucky is I know a lot of people have spent their lives moving around jobs and never really finding exactly what they've ever wanted to do. But I was lucky. 30 years ago, I worked on a defense show, and I knew there was nothing else I wanted to do in life. So that sort of stopped me looking around, and I focused down, and I really greatly enjoyed it. I still actually enormously enjoy the defense shows we work on. I've been in it, as I just said, for nearly 30 years, and I wouldn't swap it for any other industry sector. I still get an enormous buzz from organising the shows. I've got many friends in it who I've known over the years. I mean, when I started, I was a young man in the industry, going to someone else was older than me. Now I go to shows, most people are now younger than me.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing I like to always remember, though, when I'm organising trade shows, is they're very hard to get right, very easy to get wrong. And by that, I think that serendipity takes its role and part in every successful show in reality, and it plays every part in a successful event. But complacency is always a threat. So the fact we've done it for 10 shows here means nothing. You're only as good as your last. We're working all just as hard as we ever did to make it, another great successful show. And we all share a massive passion for this industry, and long may it continue.
Wow! So your joy and your passion, you want to share to the Filipino people and to
absolutely.
all.
And that's very much so. When we started the event, we used most of my organising team from our Singapore base.
Yes.
But now it's, as the show's developed, it's become very important to me to actually now develop a Philippine team, organising team. And I like to say that actually it's only myself and one other now from Singapore. All the others are all Filipinos who work with us, the company here in the Philippines. So I can say this is genuinely now a Filipino show for the Filipinos, and we're very proud of that.
Well, so what are you waiting for? And now here's the message for our director. So invite them and to experience the joy of ADAS 2024. Sir, this is your this is your privilege to invite the Filipino people to feel what our friend experienced, sir.
I think it's important to remember at this point though, it is a trade show for industry professionals. It's not a public show. So they have to be from the armed forces or involved with the security and defense companies to attend. However, defense is all important now in the Philippines to defend your sovereignty and your littoral waters and the West Philippine Sea. That is paramount. So this show is a flagship event that brings everyone in the industry together in one event. So from my point of view, for everyone in the Philippines and beyond, in the armed forces, the security sector, and the commercial suppliers in the defense industry, do come and join us at ADAS 2024, which will run from the 25th to 27th of September at the World Trade Center in Metro Manila. So come and see the leading defense tech companies in defense and security products who are showcasing the latest products. And I personally look forward to welcoming you all. So see you all soon.
See you soon. September 25th, 25 to 27 at the World Trade Center. See you there. Thank you very much, Sir Andrew, to being our guest. And a special show like this is what are we waiting for? So this is a very important show for the Filipino people, special for our defense. So thank you very much. This is Brother Hernan Falcon. Would like to thank our major sponsor, the Venue Design, the Swedish Design, and Mr. Rick Angeles, our executive producer. I always say, God bless you.
All right. And for myself, I'd like to lastly thank again the Department of National Defence in the Philippines for all their ongoing support, and yourselves obviously for taking the time to obviously interview me. So thank you very much.
Amen. God bless you.
Join the global defense and security community at the ADAS 2024, the most anticipated event in the region. Don't miss this opportunity to connect with industry leaders, policymakers, and defense experts from all around the world. To join this incredible experience and to know more about the ADAS Symposium, please visit the ADAS website. Register now for ADAS 2024 and be part of this premier event that showcases the future of defense and security in Asia. This has been Anne Falcon for another edition of the exhibits today.